So we're 359 days into Trump's presidency. We're close to the first full year, and there's been many things that have taken place in this first full year. If you do 359, it comes to 245, currency revaluation, the pure love of Christ, Thomas Sidney Bushnell, plus 114, today is January 14th, so 114, the Trump card, the frequency, beg your pardon, Trump card 114, frequency 114, history 114. How do you change your history? You change it through frequency, through the higher physics, the Tesla physics. So we'll see what is happening soon. And tomorrow is the Clarity Act. Clarity in numbers comes to 88, Trump. Act comes to 24, which is X. X marks the spot, X coins. And I've been mentioning this. But if you haven't got crypto yet, do yourself a favor, get yourself a Tangem. Get yourself a Tangem card. This is 3 cards, and they act as your cold wallet. They have your key, which is the cards inside the box. You can get these ones, which are your US flag versions, you see there. And you get these beautiful jade ones. These are limited editions. Still the same price. And currently right now, there's an offer. You click the link below, use the Tom Numbers link, and Tom Numbers, the full name, the code will come up in the checkout, and it will give you $10 off. And you'll also get in your wallet, when you set it up, you'll get so you get 10% off, and then you also get $10 of free Bitcoin. Now you can keep the Bitcoin, but my advice would be to exchange it into some of the ISO coins, such as XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, Cardano. You could choose, but definitely get yourself some XRP. I would if I were you. And silver's on the rise. Seems like it's an all-time high today. It's popped down a bit again, but it seems to be finding a threshold. So that's good for everyone. Matt Geiger, Verity Metals, the link below. Get in touch with Matt. I used to do shows with Matt. He's in the US, and he can ship bullion to you, place of work or your home, and then you can store it in a vault or a safe or move it to another location. But it's important that you hold the metal yourself. That would be my advice. So, and Matt's great. You can give him a call. You can answer your questions. He's really brilliant, and he gives you the best competitive rates out there as well. I actually did a bit of research today. I contacted a company here in the UK, and right now they're charging for 51% above spot, but that's because it's so in demand, you see. So people are paying 1.5 times as much for the silver, and I can only see that probably increasing because silver is becoming scarce. So I'd get yourself some if I were you. Clarity Act, what will we see tomorrow? I don't know. I'm not sure if they'll push it further back, but it's interesting the number they've chosen at January 15th. 15th is 93 Bushnell. January is 90. So if you do January 15th, it comes to 183, and 183 comes to redistribution. Do you remember the Levelers song? They talk about November 5th, and they talk about the temples coming down. I spoke about the Salt Lake Temple yesterday. That's not the only one. Other temples, other corrupt religious entities are all around the world. 99.9% of them have been corrupted. I did that show yesterday. You can catch that either on the live or on the actual video column. And have a think about that. Have a think about that, folks. But the Levelers song that my brother pointed out last year, I was talking about November 5th, and that was 11.5, which is another version of January 15th. And 115 is out of the deal. 115 is intelligence. 115 is Twitter, but then they changed it to X. Clarity Act is X, and that's taking place tomorrow. So let's see what comes, folks. Let's see what comes. Thursday is eternity. Thursday is country, which is 116. So even in Back to the Future, in Back to the Future with Marty McFly 136, The Dark Knight 136, Stock Exchange 136, Great Awakening 136. So at the beginning of Back to the Future, when he goes to the car park at night to meet Emmett Brown, 148, Emmett Brown, Time Traveler 148, Donald J. Trump 148, Simple Geometry 148, you'll see the clock and it says 1:15, and then it changes to 1:16. So could that be a marker on the Clarity Act? Maybe because tomorrow is 1:15, which is January 15th, but it takes place on a Thursday, and Thursday is 1:16. And Back to the Future in numbers is 176, which is level playing field. So could that be something tomorrow? We do hope so. The numbers seem to point to that. So I thought I'd share that with you. We've got 69 in the chat right now, which is checkmate, which is wealth, which is financial, which is enjoy, which is night. And I just mentioned night. I just mentioned The Dark Knight Rises. So let's see what comes tomorrow, folks. But it could be special. Someone's put there, thanks, Patriot Mum. It could be special. What's your name, Patriot Mum? It could be special. We've now got 75 in the chat, which is eternal, which is funding, which is magic wand. So let's see what comes. Let's see what transpires. So, and a great way to get ahead of it and to get benefit from the Clarity Act is to get your Tangem wallet. If you're new to crypto, you have your cold storage wallet, which is the safest thing on the market. Tangem's by far the best thing out there. And you can actually buy crypto. You can exchange it, and you can take any crypto you have on exchanges, such, places like Kraken or Binance or Bitrue or any of the exchanges out there. You can take the crypto off and put it onto your cold wallet, your Tangem wallet, and it's yours for good. They can't take it from you. They can't come up with silly regulations saying you can't move it and all that stuff, which is what you don't want. So let's see. Anyway, folks, I will see you tomorrow. God bless you all, and let's see what the future holds. God bless.